Hello everyone, this is Deepika Patel and welcome to the SchoolQuizz class. So today we will discuss the Mendel law of inheritance. Okay, in our previous classes we have discussed the Mendel's experiment. So in our previous classes we have discussed the Mendel's experiment, that is the monohybrid, in which we have seen the example of the tall and short plant. Okay, and we also seen the experiment of the dihybrid. Okay, dihybrid experiment, and we have taken the example of the seed, which is either round and yellow or wrinkled and green. Okay, wrinkled and green. So from these experiments, Mendel proposed the law of inheritance. So let's see what is the law of inheritance. So firstly, there is a law of dominance. So it is quite simple that we have seen that the dominating gene always dominates the other genes. Okay, like in the tall we have the pair of the gene, that is the purebred pair of the gene, that is double T and double T. So in the gamete combination, in every gamete combination which have the capital T, so this capital T will dominate the other small t. Okay, so if it is T and T or T and T or T and T, okay, both capital T. So here also the tall plant will produce, also the tall plant will produce, and also the tall plant will produce. Why? Because the T, which is the dominating gene, is the small dominates over the small t. Okay, so this is the law of dominance, that the hybrid offspring will only inherit the dominant trait in the phenotype. So what is the phenotype? Phenotype is just the result. Okay, is just the result. Okay, so hybrid offspring will only inherit the dominant trait in the phenotype. So phenotype is the tall and the dominant trait here it is the capital T. Okay, now let's see the law of segregation. So what is the law of segregation? Sorry. What is the law of segregation? During gamete formation, each member of the alike pair separates from the other member to form the genetic constitution of the gamete. Okay, so we have seen the example of the tall and short plant. So what in the F2 generation we have the four possibilities, that is tall and short, and the small to t and the capital T, and the double capital T and the double small t. So here the during the gamete formation, each member of the alike pair separates from the other member to form the genetic constitute of the gamete. Here, okay. So I think this is clear for you that that each member of the alike pair separates from the other members. Okay, so here the T and T and the T and the T and T. Okay, so each member of the gamete pair. So this is the member of the gamete pair. There is two members. Gene works in a pair. Okay, so I hope what I'm trying to say you. I hope this is clear for you. That all the possibility that the tall, and the tall, then it is the short. Okay. So from this monohybrid experiment, that is the this law comes, that the law of segregation and the law of dominance comes. Okay, then we have the law of independent assortment. Okay, so it is states that a pair of straight segregates independently of another pair during gamete formation, as the individual heredity factors assort independently, different traits get equal opportunity to occur together. So we have seen the example of the seed. We have the two traits here, that is the round and yellow, and that is the wrinkled and green. Okay. So in the F2 generation, wrinkled and green. In the F2 generation, what we have found? We have found the round and yellow, round and green. So we have taken the wrinkled and green. But in the F2 generation, what we have found? We have found the round and green. Okay. And wrinkled and yellow and wrinkled and green. Okay. So you can see here the independently hereditary factors is coming together, and they formed a new characters like the wrinkled and yellow. So we have taken the round and yellow, but we have found in the F2 generation that is the wrinkled and yellow and wrinkled and green. So it is there, but round and green. Okay. So we have found the round and green, but we have taken the wrinkled and green. Okay. And here the what is here? The gamete, the allic pair separates from the other member to form the genetic constitution of the gamete. Okay. So I hope this is clear for you. All the three laws of the inheritance of the Mendel's. Okay. So just remember, the easy tip to remember all these three laws is that firstly the law of dominance means the dominant gene will dominate the other genes. Okay. Dominant gene will dominate the other genes. And the law of generation, just remember the example of the tall and short plant. And for the law of independent assortment, just remember the example of the yellow, sorry, example of the seed, which is the yellow and round, and second, which is the green and wrinkled. Okay. So these are the three laws of the Mendel, and just revise all these three laws. And let's end this class here, and from the upcoming classes we will discuss the other topics. Like, I think one topic is remained from the heredity and the evolution chapter, and we do not have to study the evolution. Okay. Because evolution topic is removed from your term 2 examination, and so we will roughly see the evolution, what it is, and we will see the basics of the evolution. So if the multiple choice comes, so you can easily eliminate. Okay. So let's end this class here, and thank you for joining the class. Thank you again.